in the lush meadows of Switzerland's Emmental region. The year 1655 marked a milestone in the world of food as we know it. The birth of commercial cheesemaking. This was a time when the landscape was dotted with small farms nestled between rolling hills and pristine rivers. Cheese was not a new concept. People had been crafting it for centuries. However, the idea of producing it on a larger scale, for trade and profit, rather than just for local consumption, was revolutionary. In the midst of these picturesque landscapes, local farmers and herdsmen realized that their dairy produce could be transformed into a commodity that would not only sustain them through harsh winters but also create a thriving local economy. At the heart of this development was a community-driven spirit and an inherent understanding of the land and its yields. As dawn broke over the horizon, the day in a cheesemaker's life began early. Farmers milked their cows, which roamed freely across the verdant pastures. The milk, rich and sweet, was collected and brought into the village where the magic of cheesemaking would begin. Using large copper pots and native wooden tools, they orchestrated a delicate dance of heating and stirring. The key was patience, an understanding of timing and temperature, handed down through generations. The Emmental Valley was particularly suited for cheese production, not just because of its lush grasslands, but also due to the natural caves that provided the ideal conditions for aging cheese, which was crucial for developing its full flavor profile. This serendipitous combination turned cheese into a sought-after delicacy across Europe, fueling its demand and the growth of a nascent cheese economy. In the village guildhalls, a new class of master cheesemakers emerged. Apprentices learned the craft under their watchful eyes, acquiring skills that balanced art with science. As cheese wheels began to pile high in storerooms, plans were afoot for expansion. The cheese wouldn't just be sold locally. It would travel across borders, finding its place on the tables of distant lands. The legacy of 1655 was not just in the cheese itself, but in the traditions and community it fostered. Cheese-making became an emblem of cultural identity, a celebration of the land's bounty and the people's innovation. The birth of commercial cheese production paved the way for the dairy industry, showing how tradition, when blended with commerce, could sustain communities and preserve cultural heritage. These early cheesemakers couldn't have foreseen the global industry that would evolve from their pioneering efforts. Today, their legacy is evident in every block of cheese that finds its way into our kitchens. As you savor your next bite of cheese, remember the small Swiss village where it all began, a place where dedication, craft, and community transformed the simple into the extraordinary. Thank you for watching. If you found this narrative fascinating, please consider supporting us with a like, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and subscribing to our channel for more historical journeys.